Hello, welcome back to Inaudible, the podcast that's impossible to listen to. I'm Christian, still, and joining me today is Richard. Say hello, Rich.
Hello, Rich.
Thanks. And do you know what, as I was saying that, I started leaning to the side and I kept on going and going, and by the end of it, I was about to fall over, so it's a good job I said it as quickly as I did.
Yeah, you do tend to rattle through that. Like, I'm expecting it to one day just be like, blah, blah. That would just be it.
Well, that's the plan, yeah. I'm practicing. I'm working my way up to it.
Like every episode just get gradually and gradually faster.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Dear.
And then welcome back to Inaudible, the podcast that was Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, it was close.
It was close apart from most of it that wasn't.
Yeah. But the bits that were, oh my god, they were spot on.
Yeah, that's absolutely top quality entertainment. So hello, how are you?
I'm not too bad, a little bit stressed because I've been doing my project that was the reason I was late. I've been doing that. Yeah.
Are you building a nuclear reactor?
I am building something, yes.
Oh.
A Game Boy Zero.
A Game Boy Zero?
Yes. It's where you take a Raspberry Pi Zero and the shell of a Game Boy and sort of combine the two together with some other parts. So that it can run any pre-PS1 game, pretty much.
Ah, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, it's a bloody nightmare, because I am not an expert solderer or a person who uses a Dremel.
Solderist.
What's that? Yeah, solderist. I'm not an engineer, should we say, or a technical person, so I'm learning as I go, and it's kind of tricky. Yeah,
but don't worry, don't stress about it. Just you know, it'll be fine. I mean, if you make it wrong, you'll just have to start again, and it would have been a waste of money. So it's not like it matters or anything.
I don't need you to tell me that. My brain does that every single time I'm doing it. It's like, if you fuck up, you fucked up for good. You'll never do it. You're gonna break it.
Is that just a constant thing? It's just
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
The modern brain.
Oh dear. Yeah, yes. Don't we fucking hate it. Anyway, what's been going on in your sphere?
Oh, what's been going on in my sphere? Well, there's a few things, because I know last week we spoke about Stardew Valley, and we said...
Yes, we did.
Oh, we've got to go away and play that, and we'll both go and play it, and then we'll reconvene with our thoughts today.
Yes.
I haven't played Stardew Valley at all.
See, I've been playing nothing but Stardew Valley.
There is a good reason for me not playing Stardew Valley, though.
Have you been working?
No, I've had the week off, and I've been playing Invisible Towers 2017 Game of the Year, A Hat in Time.
Hey, I thought you were going to say you're EU4 then. I've been playing, for a change, EU4.
Yeah, I'm more EU4 than man now. What have we got? 797 hours logged on there.
Son of a bitch. Am I even that old? I don't even think I'm 700 hours old.
No.
Wait, hang on.
It's older than the universe.
Indeed it is.
But no, Hat in Time is really good. Have you played it yet?
Yeah. I played the beta build last year sometime, maybe the year before. And
okay.
It was okay. It was all right, but I booted it up a little bit since then, and I was like halfway through the game. So it's just like, I'm going to restart this when I can be bothered and start again from the beginning.
Ah, yeah.
Because it looks a lot nicer than when I first played it. Like, it looks fucking gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. I'm in love with the game. It's it's so good. Because I used to love playing Croc, Legend of the Gobbos, back in the day on my PS1. And you
still have that, don't you?
I do, yeah. But like I never played any like Spyro or Ratchet and Clank, or is that the one, or any of those other ones? Probably. But this reminds me of a lot of Croc, just the way it's like the sheer platforming fun of it. But there's a lot of variety.
It's the same team that did Banjo-Kazooie, or
Banjo-Kazooie. That's the one I meant. Yeah, there's a lot of variety as well. So like you're always, all the levels feel like you're doing something different so far. I'm about 40% of the way through the game. Doesn't feel samey yet. So you haven't played
Stardew Valley yet?
I haven't at all.
You
not a tinkle.
Should.
I know I really should, but I need to finish Hat in Time first.
But Stardew Valley has taken up an inordinate amount of my time. Just because it's insanely fun. Like, I can spend like 2.5 hours on it, and I've done it feels like I haven't done anything, but I've done so much.
It's like the opposite of being at work.
Yes, actually, entirely. And yet I'm farming and fishing and fighting monsters in caves and bringing people turnips, and it's just like, yes, this is fun.
I've watched 2 different playthroughs, but like the first episode, and while I'm sure it's a really fun game to play, it wasn't very interesting to watch.
No? Who was it you saw?
I can't remember.
If you watch Pro Jared's review on it, he sells it in a very nice way.
I don't know who that is, but the thing is, it's on my list of games to play because I know I'll like it. I'm just not interested in watching people play it, so I don't really know what happens beyond the first sort of intro cutscene.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
because I went into it pretty much blind as well. I friggin' love it. That very rarely happens these days, does it?
No, complete blind.
It's very because I did it with the film recently. I did it with what film was it? I think it was like Logan Lucky.
Oh yeah.
Well, I knew the basic setup. It's a hillbilly heist film at a racetrack. Cool. I knew nothing else about it, and I fucking loved it.
It's always better like that. Like in I've started doing that with Doctor Who now. I started doing that on the series where, spoilers, Clara is killed, and that was a huge shock because I was like, oh, the Doctor saved the day. It'll be fine. Oh my gosh, she actually died. And then, of course, they undid all the emotional impact of that by just bringing her back at the end. But anyway.
I was not... Moffat has gone down in my expectations. Like, just kill someone and leave them dead, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. But yeah, I've started... Because I know Ozzy does the thing where he doesn't even look at the next time trailers, whereas I've always watched those because they never really give much away. They always just get you hyped for the next one.
Yeah, exactly.
But then... last series, they had John Sim in one of the next time trailers, and I was like, oh well, I know that he's going to be in this next one now.
Yeah.
And I was watching the episode, and his character is in disguise, but because I knew John Sim was in it, I recognised him.
I didn't. I did not recognise him until he changed his voice.
See, I did.
Because I was caught up in the
whole impact of that character and the reveal was completely lost on me because I'd seen the next time trailer. So after that, I decided I'm not doing that anymore either. I'm going to go the full Aussie.
That sounds so weird. I'm going to do the full Aussie.
Whoa, moving swiftly on.
Absolutely, yeah.
So yeah, speaking of Hat in Time Game of the Year, I've actually put together a little list of games, right?
Right.
And I thought you might want to do this as well, and then we can go through it like from next episode.
Okay.
But what I've done is I've kind of made a list of all games that I loved. But they have to be games that I've played, and I've ended up. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm going to get 5 nominations for each year, and then I'm going to select a game of the year for each of these years. Right?
For how many years?
Going back to 2010, and that's just coincidence. That's just because it's games that I've picked, and 2010 was the year that was oldest that had a lot of games on it.
Do they have to be released in that year?
Yes.
Or can it be the year that I played it?
No, it's the year
Stardew Valley came out last year.
It's the year that they were released.
Okay, so we go back to 2010, so that's 7 categories.
Yes.
Okay.
So then, and then, you know, if we both pick a different game of the year, we'll have fisticuffs until one of us is the winner.
I don't know if that means I have an advantage or not.
Well, I mean, I haven't even filled this list out yet. I'm going to have to go away and find games that were released in certain years.
I just meant to like fisticuffs.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I have a longer reach.
But I have the flexibility. I think that's a Mass Effect reference.
We've been there already, but I think I cut it out of the last one. I mean, I've got nothing for 2016 at all. I don't know what happened in 2016, but I didn't play any games then, apparently.
Oh, loads of good games came out last year.
But what I did, I went down my list of games that I've played on Steam and just made a note of anyone that I thought, oh yeah, that was a good game.
Good game.
Yeah, so I mean, 2016 might be quite easy for me because there's nothing there. But yeah, I thought we could do that, and then we'll do like a year per episode. That'll be our game chat.
I have Castle Wolfenstein.
Oh yeah, of course, everyone knows that.
Do I have Doom as well? I've got Doom and Doom 2. Oh no, I've got the new Doom and Doom 2. So I don't have the original Doom? So I have Doom, but I don't have Doom.
Okay.
Oh no, it's Final Doom, or is it Ultimate Doom? See, this is the problem.
Are you all right?
When you remake games with the same fucking name. I mean, I searched for Doom, and I have Deep Dungeons of Doom, Doom, Doom 2, Final Doom, Master Levels for Doom 2, and Ultimate Doom. Which one is the first game?
Why is there an Ultimate Doom and a Final Doom?
It's not Doom, because that's the new version of Doom. It goes Doom, Doom 2, Final Doom, Doom 3, and now it's Doom. So they've done Doom, Doom with a number, Doom with a subtitle, Doom with a number, Doom. It's a fucking palindrome.
Well, sounds like you're in a bit of a mood.
I'll let you have that. That was clever.
Oh dear. So yeah, anyway.
Sorry, yeah, that's really got me off on one, but yeah.
The inaugural Invisible Tower Game of the Year Awards will start next week with 2010.
Absolutely. So,
let it be known.
Yes. Okay then.
Okay.
Let's go to Wikipedia. What games were released in 2010?
Well, do this in your own time.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it next week. But before we move on to that, I'll start off with a few Lifetime Achievement Awards, which are ones that were too old, so I wasn't going to get 5 games for each of these years.
Yeah.
But starting in 1997, we have Croc, Legend of the Gobbos, and Dungeon Keeper.
Yeah, that's fair.
These all get honorary mentions. Mm-hmm. Dungeon Keeper was like the game that got me into PC gaming. I used to play it at my nan's all the time. I was just obsessed with it.
Yeah, and these aren't the ones that are in our list aren't the best ones of the year. They're just our favourites. Yeah.
What you think is the best game? You can use whatever measuring stick you want. It's
okay.
Because it's up to you. But you have to have one winner. That's the rule. And you have to have played them. 1999, Dungeon Keeper 2, which I played more than Dungeon Keeper, because it obviously replaced it. Mm-hmm. Year 2000, the English version of Digimon World.
Can't let me surprised.
What else can you say about that game? Gaming perfection in a nutshell.
You know what? I'm just going to let you have that. I'm not even going to bother arguing.
2001, another Peter Molyneux Bullfrog one, Black and White. Oh no, it was Lionhead then. Black and White.
Yeah, back before Peter Molyneux becoming a lying piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Oh dear.
I mean, that's not even hyperbole, that's just a fact.
Yeah, I mean, everyone always gave him the benefit of the doubt of like, oh yeah, he just overhypes it, he gets carried away, it's fine. But then after the whole Goddess thing, when it was just all him, that was when anyone who was still giving him a chance realised that actually no.
Yeah,
it's time to stop.
Yeah, let's not anymore.
Yeah. Man alive. And he gave this really stupid interview. I think it was with I don't know if it was RPS, Rock Paper Shotgun, that actually did the interview, or whether that's just where I read it. But it was he came off so badly in this interview as well. The interviewer basically said to him, would you like to kind of just, clarify anything you meant and apologise? And he just basically went, well, no, it's fine, I'll do it. I stand by what I said, blah, 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 blah. After everything that had happened, man alive.
Just no, Peter. Just stop. Just stop, my friend. Just stop.
And rounding off the list in 2005 is Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original one. Yes.
I was going to say Battlefront 2 or Battlefront 2, because one of them isn't released yet.
No, Battlefront 2.
Yeah. So that's Battlefront :2, not Battlefront 2.
No, it's Star Wars Battlefront II.
Yeah. Not Star Wars Battlefront #2.
No, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
You see what I mean about naming things the same? Why did they have to call it Star Wars Battlefront? Why couldn't they call it Star Wars Battlefront 3?
Do you know what? I really enjoyed Battlefront as well, but I preferred Battlefront 2, but I haven't played Battlefront, and I'm probably not going to play Battlefront 2 when it comes out, despite Battlefront 2 being one of my favourite games. Oh shit, when did Prince of Persia come out? Prince of Persia, Sands of Time.
Of course you went for Sands of Time, because that is literally the best one.
2003. All right, that gets a Lifetime Achievement Award as well.
That's fair.
For 2003.
Is this just for back to the 2000s?
Yeah. Because basically when I made my list of games that I really liked, I had loads from 2017 back to 2010, but then I had other favourite games as well, and I was thinking, if I put Digimon World as a favourite, I'm not going to bother finding other games for... Yeah,
so I'm going to say, like,
ones.
Lifetime Achievement Award should go to Majora's Mask, because that's year 2000.
Yes. You can give one... Yeah, I'll allow that. I've never played it. so
Have you
I
not?
can't give.
Oh, in that
no.
case, I give it no, because the better version of that came in, I think, 2001, which was Pokemon Stadium.
Oh, Estadio Pokédenses.
Yes.
What about Estadio Pokédenses DOS?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, cool.
Because Stadium 1 came out the same year as Majora's Mask, and Stadium 2 came out in 2001.
With the Lifetime Achievement Awards, this is just us saying games that we like that are older. It's
Pretty
not,
much, yeah.
The rules don't apply.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to add Pokemon Stadium 2 to the list as well for prosperity's sake. For prosperity's sake.
Age of Empires 2, Chrono Cross. This is all like year 2000. No, my Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Command & Conquer Red Alert 2.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Oh my god.
That was year 2000 as well. Crash Bash, Escape from Monkey Island, Banjo-Tooie. Oh my god, the best game ever. 007 Racing.
Oh. Is that like James Bond?
Yeah,
What?
it's a racing game.
That makes sense.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. That concludes the gaming segment of this podcast.
Okay, so moving on to movies. Guess what came out the
Yes.
other day? Yes, yeah, I know. I've been itching to talk about this, and I'm guessing you have as well.
Is it the Blade Runners?
No.
Oh, is it the Star Wars trailer?
Yes, it's the Star Wars
I haven't seen it. I'm not watching it.
Have you not?
I'm trying to go in blind.
Ooh, okay. Which is rather annoying, because I wanted to talk about what I thought was... what I thought about the actual trailer itself, because there's a lot of misdirection in that trailer. I can guarantee you there's a lot of misdirection in that trailer.
There must be.
As in, like, a lot of things have been put together in scenes that probably won't have anything to do with each other.
I can imagine.
That's not fair. I want to keep talking about it if I can, because I don't want to spoil anything.
I know. I'm really sorry to do this to you because I know how good conversation it would make. But like I said, I'm going full Aussie, and I'm trying to avoid anything about it. When is the actual release date?
December 14th.
14th. Oh, that's good. That's nice and early.
You know how I know that? I work at a cinema, and I have to see that trailer literally every day.
Yeah, you can't really avoid it.
No, I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing. It's a brilliant trailer.
Yeah. Oh man, no, yeah. I don't know how well I'm gonna do it because obviously the trailer came out. When was it last? Well, it must
2 days ago.
2 days ago. Yeah. So I've been off work, so I've not spoken to anyone really. I'm not sure. We'll see.
Like
One of my friends from work don't work there anymore. He managed to avoid all the trailers and all the news about episode 7, so it can be done.
I don't doubt that it can be done. I'd say I'm a big Star Wars fan. Like I'm probably a bigger Star Wars fan than you, aren't I?
Probably, yeah. Because you've seen all the other stuff.
Yeah, I've seen Rebels. Oh, I love Rebels.
I haven't seen anything outside of the main series of films, but I have spent hours browsing Wikipedia, so I know of it.
I would honestly say give Rebels a shot.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it. It's all on my list. I just haven't got the time to watch all these things. I've still got Dragon Ball Z to get through. Dragon Ball Super Blu-ray's coming soon.
I'd wait until Rebels is finished because we've got the final season next week, actually.
Oh,
so once that's finished, then you can just marathon all 4 seasons.
I mean, I can. It is possible to do that, but will it happen is the question. I've still got to watch Rick and Morty and Stranger Things and the other thing that I wanted to watch.
Rick and fucking Morty. Love me some Rick and Morty. Except, did you hear about all the Szechuan sauce stuff?
I did hear about that. Oh, and The Expanse. I want to watch that as well.
I have never been more ashamed to be a fan of something.
It's horrible, isn't it, when you get people who ruin it and you're like... Because then you want to say, oh yeah, I'm a fan of Rick and Morty. Then people go, did you go and get that Sichuan sauce?
It's like, no, I'm not a dick.
Yeah.
But, because I saw a video on Facebook of this dude who was in McDonald's and he was demanding... Was
it the guy that said
sauce.
"re"? Oh.
No, he was demanding it. And then he just jumped up on the table, jumped up on the counter and was like, I want my Szechuan sauce. I'm Pickle Rick. And I'm just like,
oh no.
You don't fucking get it, do you? No.
It's just, no.
just stop.
This is real life now.
Stop wasting my oxygen, you absolute fucking waste of human flesh. Just
this
go
is where
away.
We need the... What's his... Filthy Frank, we need that clip coming up now. It's time to stop, but it's not a video, so we can't. Anyway, in lighter news, that's on my list. It's what I want to watch next. Basically, is Rick and Morty, because I watched the episode that they released on April Fool's Day, the first one of series 3, and obviously I had no idea what was going on plot wise, but it was hilarious. It was brilliant. I thought, I've got to watch.
Oh, you saw that episode, did you?
Yeah. And I think it's always good when you watch something that you don't know the backstory. It's not a standalone episode. It follows on from something else, and you still think it's brilliant. It's worth watching. Like Line of Duty was like that police TV show we have here in this country. Have you seen that? Line of Duty is very good.
I haven't, no.
Oh, it's very good. It's about anti-corruption. It's very good. All the series is all linked together. So you never know what's what and everything. It's very good, yes.
Oh, fun. What was I going to say? Something about Rick and Morty. Yeah, I mean, like, you've got long enough to wait until season 4 comes out. It's going to be fucking forever. Like 500 days, roughly, somebody worked it out to be.
Are you familiar with Oats Studios, the Neil Blomkamp studio?
I am not, no.
Oh, I wanted to mention them a couple of weeks ago, but I forgot, so I thought I'd bring it up now whilst we're in film chat mode.
Okay.
So basically, he's gone off and he's founded his own production company. So Neil Blomkamp is the guy that did District 9. If I can say it, District 9. Yeah. He's founded his own production company, and it's all in-house. All the CG and production is all done by the company, right? Okay. So he kind of has complete control over it. And at the moment, they're just releasing kind of 20-minute films, short films, around the basic concept, with the idea being that they've shown it's kind of like a pitch almost.
Okay.
And if they make enough money from them, they can kind of develop them into full films if they want, try and like sell them to people to make into full films and what have you. But yeah, they're really good. Some of these little like 20-minute films, the ideas in them, you watch them and you watch it and you go, I want to see a full film of this. It's so amazing. There's one that was kind of District 9-y, where the guys, these aliens have taken over Earth and all the humans are fighting back against them. There's no kind of like general plot to all of these. It's just like a scenario and then 20 minutes of them showing off all the visual effects and editing they can do.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. There's all kind of things like there's one that is great big like eldritch abomination chasing this lady through a base in the Arctic. There's one where there's like all these robot people that are like apparently ex-criminals. They're going on a big trek across the country. Yeah, it's good. Recommend.
Okay. That reminded me of something a while ago. Stemming off of District 9, there is another film called 9. It cut out as soon as like on the specific bit when you said the name, so it was just like a really big cliffhanger, like you were trying to tell me who was going to be evicted from X Factor or whatever. No, there is a film called 9.
Okay, I've heard of it. Yes.
Yeah, it's a Burton one.
I think I've got it on my perfectly legal collection of DVD films.
Yes, I actually have it on DVD because I bought it at the same time as District 9.
Oh.
Yeah, and on the bonus features for it, they have the short that originally inspired it.
Oh yeah.
And I thoroughly prefer the short, like more than the actual film. Mainly because there was no voice acting.
Right.
I mean, like with such voice talents as John C. Reilly, Elijah Wood, Christopher Plummer, and Jennifer Connelly, like it's good. It's good fun, but I prefer the short.
Is it almost like if they made one of those Pixar pre-movie shorts into a full film, it wouldn't be
yes, exactly. It wouldn't
be right. Yeah.
Yeah. Precisely.
Or if they, like if they made, that little short that they had about a man who was a balloon seller and his wife couldn't have any kids, and and it was all really sad. It'd be like if they made that into a full film.
Absolutely, yeah. I don't know. It's just because like I love the atmosphere that it has, and the aesthetic of it. But the actual film is just sort of, it's okay. Have you seen Kingsman yet? Either of them?
No.
God damn it, man!
I'm a Republican. I don't want to watch no Kingsman.
What?
It's all on my. It's all on my list, mate. But this list is not just as long as my arm. It's like
twice.
You could climb it to the moon if it was a tower of Jengas.
Oh damn, son!
Damn, son!
Power of Jengas.
Yes, just Jengai.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking if it was like a big long list that extended up, it would extend all the way to the moon, but I thought you wouldn't be able to climb that, would you? It would have to be something that was actually a tower. I could have said a ladder.
Unless it was like tethered to the moon.
Yeah, but the paper would rip. Because the Tower of Jenga wouldn't fall down at all.
Yeah, because Jenga, you know, famous for staying sturdy.
Yeah, it's what everyone thinks of first when you say Jenga. Oh yeah, sturdiness.
Yes. Oh yeah, that solid tower that never falls over. Absolutely, yeah.
Jet fuel can't meet Jenga block. What? Wait, what? Jet fuel can't melt Jenga. I can't fucking say it.
Jet fuel can't melt Jenga blocks.
Well done. Well done.
They released a new Pokemon trailer today, didn't they?
Yeah, I saw that and all. Yeah,
I haven't yet.
You haven't seen it? Oh, are you staying spoiler free?
Is it good?
It's just some moves.
Oh,
nothing
some
interesting.
moves.
You can hear the trainer battle music though if you want to listen to that.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I might do that then.
Oh, and some of the title screen theme.
Oh, okay.
Title screen theme is pretty good actually. We're back onto Pokemon music, guys. This is how it is.
It does seem like every week before we do this, they're releasing a new trailer with new stuff.
Yeah, it's not really anything exciting though. It's not like we're going to a new region and we get to see all the brand new things they're introducing and the new Pokemon and what have you. Because we already, all it's got in it is the new formies of Lunala and Solgaleo.
Lunala and Solego.
Yeah. And some new moves, which, you know, I'm never going to see those moves again outside of that trailer. I don't care about that.
No. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I should be much more excited for this than I actually am.
Oh, and they've got some new bollocks that Rotom can do for you now. You know, some more shit for the casuals that can't play the games.
Because you know that everybody enjoyed the Rotom camera. That was like the best bit of Sun and Moon.
No, they've got this thing now where you can, once you've befriended Rotom, you can use 2 moves per battle. Or you can it can make you hatch eggs faster, which is quite nice. I suppose it's a bit like the O powers from what's his face. So it's kind of is just O powers basically from X and Y. Or
okay,
us.
That's pretty cool. Oh, have you picked up all of your Mega Stones from the internet yet?
Yeah, I have. I've got them all. I've got everything queued up because you can download multiple things at once and then kind of collect them at once from the delivery person. But I've been meaning to soft reset for what's it called, a Tapu Koko with a good nature. But in order to do that, I need to get to the battle tree and then hatch 20 Pokemon so that I can use the IV judge. So I've just been putting it off.
You are way more into this than I am. I'm just like, I like that one. It looks like a giant totem pole.
But then, so like I'm putting it off for those reasons. But then I realised that I've pretty much retired from competitive Pokemon now anyway, so it doesn't really matter which shiny Tapu Koko I get.
Yeah, but I mean, if you can actually just get a shiny one, just go for that.
Yeah,
that's probably more important than a good nature.
Well, it's an event one, so you get it from the delivery person, so it's always shiny. It's always got the same nature, which is why it's a good opportunity to soft reset for it.
You got a Tapu Koko from the thing?
Yeah, there was a shiny Tapu Koko distribution a couple of months ago.
Oh yeah, because I didn't get that because I remember seeing the notification about it a day after it fucking finished.
Oh, nightmare. Nightmare.
I don't know.
But yeah, every event Pokemon, and that includes legendaries in game as well, always has 3 perfect IVs.
Oh.
The event Pokemon generally have a locked nature as well. This one does anyway. So it means that you're only soft resetting for 2 other IVs then. So you can get the right hidden power, which is determined by IVs. You can get the IVs you want. It's the time to do it.
Yeah.
As opposed to like what I had to do when I wanted the Suicune for my competitive team back in the day, and I literally spent 2 weeks in the evenings just soft resetting. And in the end, I didn't get a perfect one because I thought, you know what, that'll fucking do. I've had enough of this.
Jeez, that is way more effort than I would ever put in. Like, because I remember back in Diamond and Pearl era, I think it was, I tried to soft reset to get myself a shiny Heatran, and I just after like 10 of them, I was just like, I cannot be bothered anymore. This is too much effort.
Whoa, a couple of things. Jeez. So, First of all, soft resetting on event Pokemon like that is a lot easier these days because back in Diamond and Pearl days, they weren't guaranteed to have 3 perfect IVs like they are now. So I'd never done it back then. Jesus.
Right.
Secondly, a shiny, soft resetting for a shiny is like a 1 in several thousand chance. It's no, do not do that.
I mean, how many years ago was that? Like, a long time ago.
I mean, when I think of all the eggs I've hatched, I think, because you used to be able to see it on the little stats when you did Wi-Fi battles, and it would tell me I'd hatched like thousands of eggs. And this is all like all my various bits of, you know, eugenics and selective breeding and what have you. A children's game.
Yes.
And I think in all that time, I hatched 2 shinies. So that was after about 2,000 or 3,000 eggs.
I've actually gotten really lucky with shinies.
Just before, so Gen 4, the chance for a shiny was 1 in 8,192.
Whew.
So you'd have been very, very lucky.
Yeah.
In fact, I would say soft resetting for an entire day would probably give you the same outcome as just doing it once.
Yeah, that makes sense. And yet I managed to find myself a shiny Budgie. Just randomly.
It's not as bad as the people that managed to catch or hatch a shiny Magikarp. I remember that in Gen 4, one of my mates hatched a shiny Magikarp. And I was like, oh, well done. And he looked at me like with the death written on his face, like, it's just going to be a red Gyarados. It's not... Oh, yeah.
It's not special. Yeah, it's weird how, like, Gyarados is, like, the most worthless shiny.
Yeah, it's a shame. Because it's cool. It looks cool.
Yeah, it really does.
And it's the original... It's like the original shiny that most of us know, isn't it? It's always got a place in our hearts.
The red Gyarados.
God bless him.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to
Rest
that at
in
some
peace.
point because I'm slowly plodding through my Nuzlocke on gold.
Oh yeah,
I've only lost like 3 of them so far.
How's it going?
It's really going really well actually. I'm in Ecritique City.
Oh,
managed to take down Whitney, no problem at all.
Yeah, it's always the way, isn't it?
Well, I mean, like, because I came up to the route by the daycare center, and I was like, okay, let's hope for a drowsy. Could trade it to get him a chop. Everything's gonna be good. First encounter was a fucking Abra. Thought, okay, try it. Ball broke out. No, fuck's sake.
Oh, nightmare. You got to be lucky with them, aren't you?
So then I went to the route above, got myself a fucking Nidoran female. Next route, Nidoran male. Both new double kick. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, that is good. That is good. That's the play.
Yeah, the Nidoran female is called Eden because the Nidoran male is called Lazarus, as always.
Oh, of course. Oh, thank you very much.
It's like any honoured. Nidoran I ever get is always going to be called Lazarus.
But you know it's always the same Nidoran, yeah? This is an important thing. Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah. He just disappears and comes back.
It's like it went into the rift in the Doctor's TARDIS in the future in his grave. It's just...
Yeah. Or like the Doctor just brings him back.
Yeah. Or it's almost like the single electron theory, which is the theory that because every electron is exactly the same in real life universe, it's just the same electron going back and forward through time because of the way that electrons and quantum mechanics works. That's something that is possible. It could just be this. Yeah. I mean, it's more just kind of like a kind of a thought thing rather than an actual idea that there is only one electron in the entire universe. Yeah. But that's the same with Lazarus. Same with Lazarus. It's just the same one.
Or sort of like the theory that there's only ever one human being.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Well, it's like there's only ever one consciousness, and they're just going back and forward in time, and it's so everyone is the exact same sentient brain at different points in the universe.
That's pretty cool. Mind you, I think it was in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy of all places, a really cool theory about kind of existence and reality, which is that everyone is in their own personal universe, and when we see other people, it's just our universe intersecting with another universe, or some. I haven't explained it very well. It was really cool.
Weird.
I wish I could remember how it was.
Yeah, I don't recognise that theory, and I know Hitchhiker fairly well.
Here we are. I found it on an Angel Fire website.
Oh, wow. Okay, then, let's hear it.
Okay. We live in strange times. We also live in strange places, each in a universe of our own. The people with whom we populate our universe are the shadows of whole other universes intersecting with our own. Being able to glance out into this bewildering complexity of infinite recursion and say things like, "Oh, hi Ed, nice tan, how's Carol?" involves a great deal of filtering skill for which all conscious entities have eventually to develop a capacity in order to protect themselves from the contemplation of the chaos through which they seethe and tumble. So give your kid a break, okay?
That is without doubt the stupidest theory I've ever heard.
Oh, I love it.
That is goddamn ridiculous.
The reason I like it is because it kind of speaks on a level when you think about kind of what the universe is in terms of just a kind of a cloud of probability in which we're only experiencing a tiny cross section of one probable outcome at any given time, and everything, every possible outcome already exists, and the entire lifetime of the universe exists as one thing of which we just happen to be progressing through a tiny part of it, in a way in which we perceive as time. And the solid objects which we can touch are only solid because that's the most probable place for the atoms to be. The idea of every person kind of perceiving their own different reality and just intersecting with other perceptions that are themselves entire whole universes makes a lot of sense.
We got crazy existential up in this bitch.
Oh, love it. This is another one of my staring at the moon things. It's just I just love kind of sitting and thinking about, damn, the universe is fucking
big.
You might think it's a long way down the road to the shops, but that's just peanuts to the universe, that kind of thing.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
Down the road to the shops is peanuts compared to space.
But it doesn't mean that we should forsake our own planet. That's my moral for today.
Sure. Okay.
Christian's morals.
Christian's tips.
Yes. So did you have anything you wanted to mention, or shall we leave it gilded?
I'm good. Just play Stardew Valley for next week, all right?
I'll do my best, but I am back to work next week, so I'm not 100% sure. I have finished
you're not
my
back until Monday, though, are you?
I have just finished my EU4 campaign, so I'm just waiting for the next patch to come out before I start the next one, so I will have a bit of time, because I don't even know when the next patch is out. So yeah, I'll give it a go. I still need to finish FTL. I've never even finished that game yet.
You don't win FTL. You just do slightly better each time.
I know, but I've never beaten the flagship.
I've beaten the flagship 3 times.
I had one. It was Te'ern, as they say. I had top level hacking. I had a bloody glaive beam and everything. And I got down to the last bit when they start boarding you, and I had a Zoltan crew and was not ready for boarders. There were boarders and fires, and like the flagship was down to 6 bars of health. I remember it like it was yesterday, and I just needed to hack and glaive a couple more times. I would have had it. It was Te'ern, but oh well.
Alas,
what can you do?
'Tis not the way.
Yes, and I'm playing on easy, and I've been watching. I've been watching DDR Jake, who's like beaten it 1,000,000 times on hard, which is what got me back into it. And I'm watching this guy thinking, "Who are you?
How do you do this?"
Anyway, on that note,
indeed,
go away.
Oh, thanks.
One day I will finish this with go away, and it will end.